Wanna go from this to this? Want to know your own art style as an artist? Your artistic identity? How to get better in drawing? Reach me out on the links below. I'm picking only 5 applicants for free to help them for a month. To help you reach your own dreams, to get you onto the right path toward your goal, being an artist, being an illustrator, being a concept artist, being a colorist or a letterer. Help you be a full-time artist. We all have these questions about how to get better in drawing. Getting better into drawing with pencils, with digitals, illustration, how to draw a comic page. Comic page, manga page is always a struggle to many of us, but together we will make it fun, so you can start making your own dreams come true. How to have a storytelling ability. Inking art styles. Color basics, cell shade, cuts. Digital painting. Together we'll know how. Gesture is one of the most important trainings, workouts, practice any artist must do. Together we are going to draw. We also hear from the pros and have advice, professional advice from the ones in the industry, masters of the industry too, character design, concept art, digital painting, comics, mangas. Listen to the experience of other creators, other artists, other writers from all over the globe. Reach me out on the links below. So I'm picking only 5 applicants, so it can make it easier on you and on your dreams. Have fun. This is Andrew Henry. I left my desk job to be a full-time artist. I'm willing to help you reach your goals. Wanna go from this to this? Want to know your own art style as an artist? Your artistic identity? How to get better in drawing? Reach me out on the links below. I'm picking only 5 applicants for free to help them for a month. To help you reach your own dreams, to get you onto the right path toward your goal, being an artist, being an illustrator, being a concept artist, being a colorist, or a letterer. Help you be a full-time artist. We all have these questions about how to get better in drawing, getting better into drawing with pencils, with digitals, illustration, how to draw a comic page. Manga page is always a struggle to many of us. So you make it fun, so you can start making your own dreams come true. How to have a storytelling ability. Inking art styles. Color basics, cell shade, cuts. Digital paint. Together we'll know how. Gesture is one of the most important trainings, workouts, practice any artist must do. Together we are going to draw. We also hear from the pros and have advice, professional advice from the ones in the industry, masters of the industry too, character design, concept art, digital painting, comics, mangas. Listen to the experience of other creators, other artists, other writers from all over the globe. Reach me out on the links below. So I'm picking only 5 applicants, so we can make it easier on you and on your dream. Have fun. This is Andrew Henry. I left my desk job to be a full-time artist. I'm willing to help you. Wanna go from this to this? Want to know your own art style as an artist, your artistic identity, how to get better in drawing? Reach me out on the links below. I'm picking only 5 applicants for free to help them for a month, to help you reach your own dreams, to get you onto the right path toward your goal, being an artist, being an illustrator, being a concept artist, being a colorist or a letterer. Help you be a full-time artist. We all have these questions about how to get better in drawing, getting better into drawing with pencils, digitals, illustration, how to draw a comic page. Comic page, manga page is always a struggle to many of us, but together we will make it fun so you can start making your own dreams come true. To have a storytelling ability. Inking art styles, color basics, cell cuts, digital painting. Together we'll know how gesture is one of the most important trainings, workouts, practice any artist must do. Together we are going to draw. We also hear from the pros and have advice, professional advice from the ones in the industry, masters of the industry too, character design, concept art, digital painting, comics, mangas. Listen to the experience of other creators, other artists, other writers from all over the globe. Reach me out on the links below, so I'm picking only 5 applicants, so we can make it easier on you and on your dreams. Have fun. This is Andrew Henry. I left my desk job to be a full-time artist. I'm willing to help you reach your goals. Wanna go from this to this? Want to know your own art style as an artist, your artistic identity, how to get better in drawing? Reach me out on the links below. I'm picking only 5 applicants for free to help them for a month, to help you reach your own dreams, to get you onto the right path toward your goal, being an artist, being an illustrator, being a concept artist, being a colorist or a letterer. Help you be a full-time artist. We all have these questions about how to get better in drawing, getting better into drawing pencils, digitals, illustration, how to draw a comic page. Manga page is always a struggle to many of us. But together we will make it fun, so you can start making your own dreams come true. How to have a storytelling ability. Inking art styles. Color bases, cell shade, cuts, digital painting. Together we'll know how. Gesture is one of the most important workouts, practice any artist must do. Together we are going to draw. We also hear from the pros and have advice, professional advice, from the ones in the industry, masters of the industry too, character design, concept art, digital painting, comics, mangas. Listen to the experience of other creators, other artists, others from all over the globe. Reach me out on the links below, so I'm picking only 5 applicants, so it can make it easier on you and on your dreams. Have fun. This is Andrew Henry. I left my desk job to be a full-time artist. I'm willing to help you reach your goals. Wanna go from this to this? Want to know your own art style as an artist? Your artistic identity? How to get better in drawing? Reach me out on the links below. I'm picking only 5 applicants for free to help them for a month. To help you reach your own dreams, to get you onto the right path toward your goal, being an artist, being an illustrator, being a concept artist, being a colorist or a letterer. Help you be a full-time artist. We all have these questions about how to get better in drawing. Getting better into drawing with pencils, with digitals, illustration, how to draw a comic page. Manga page is always a struggle to many of us. But together we make it fun, so you can start making your own dreams come true. How to have a storytelling ability. Inking art styles. Color basics, cell shade, cuts, digital painting. Together we'll know how. Gesture is one of the most important trainings, workouts, practice any artist must do. Together we're going to draw. We also hear from the pros and have advice, professional advice from the ones in the industry, masters of the industry too, character design, concept art, digital painting, comics, mangas. Listen to the experience of other creators, other artists, other writers from all over the globe. Reach me out on the links below. So I'm picking only 5 applicants, so we can make it easier on you and on your dreams. Have fun. This is Andrew Henry. I left my desk job to be a full-time artist. I'm willing to help you reach your goals. Hello everyone, welcome again to our workshop. Thank you so much for coming to the CMW Comics Webcomics workshop as we learn how we did already learn yesterday how to work fast and how to be a better inker. Today we are going to learn how to design a character, world building, character development, and tomorrow we will know how to get your manga on webtoon format from the manga format to the webtoon format and getting better as an artist and overcoming your artistic problems, your obstacles to be a better artist. I'm your host for the 3 days, Andrew Henry. As today we will be speaking about hacks, character design, hacks to use silhouettes into your designs. But first, let's introduce you to our rules here. This session is about 60 minutes long. Feel free to post your questions in the chat area. We may not be able to answer all the questions. Respect the instructors during the sessions. Please be kind and respectful, no hate speech or harassment. All sessions will be edited and uploaded on YouTube. Let's know more about our group on Facebook, Artists, Jobs and Showcase. It's a group to help featuring artists, writers, company owners, indie creators, a place to offer and seek commissions for creators, artists, buy and sell custom comic art, beside making online videos with tips and tricks to help our community be more productive. We also would like to thank our sponsors that did a lot to help us make this workshop look more professional. I would like Couple Comics, like to thank my mother and my wife, Zen Studios and King Midas Media and Entertainment, Zero G podcast for tabletop games, digitizers for gadgets and digital solutions for artists and creators. We also would like to announce our contest. Some of you may already know it. Contest, it's deadline 15th of November. Got three major guidelines to use as scripts. You can edit it and use it as you like. Your hero or protagonist having a hard time, hero protagonist tries resolving the problem, a bigger problem appears. The rules: applicant must sign the workshop form. I assume that most of you have already done that. Black and white, 10 panels minimum if you are drawing it in webtoon format or other webcomics format. Or a 2 comic page minimum, 5 panels per page, or whatever you find good for you. Best action sequence, any ideas or character, no nudity. Awards, we got 3 awards coming. One from Digitizers Award, XP Pen V2, Deco V2, exclusive to Egypt. 200 cash prize, $200 cash prize from Zini Studios, and a King Midas Media and Entertainment, everywhere but Egypt. Clip Studio Paint EX 2 license, 6 months, valid for a device of your own choice. Send entry to personal info to couplecomics.ent@gmail.com. You can use all the lessons and all things featured already on our workshop here to your advantage to job done and win this contest. Let's hear more about our instructor for the session. He is my brother. I'm proud to announce him actually. David Henry, concept artist 2D character designer, and an admin of our group Artist Jobs and Showcase. This session is already recorded, so the questions will be answered after the recorded session ends. So bear with us and stand with us. So stay tuned and let's say what David got to say.
Hello everyone, I am David Henry, an illustrator and 2D concept artist. I am glad to be with you in this workshop. Today's workshop will be about how to design characters through silhouette. So, what's silhouette? Silhouette is a dark shape and the outline of something or someone seen against a light surface. With a strong silhouette, you can identify the character easily. Like this, we can identify Uncle Grandpa, Flagjack, Rigby, Ice King, Finn and Jake, etc. And one more thing to know before we begin drawing. Rorschach test. Rorschach test is a psychological test in which person's perceptions of ink plots are recorded and then analyzed using psychological interpretation. Some psychologists use this test to examine people's personality characteristics and emotional functioning. You will ask me, why did you say this information? Well, by using ink plots and doodling silhouette, we can allow our conscious and unconscious to work, and that's what we need to create unique shapes or forms that will help us in creating our characters. Like these examples, I created them with Scratch, just doodling no reference. Then I completed them with my conscious mind, and you will see how I am going to work now. So, what are the tools that I use? We need first to open a new canvas, a new layer. Then we need to select the brush. For example, in Clip Paint Studio, I use G Pen. But first I need to change the color to black. Then the lasso tool. And by the way, I made the shortcut key for it L. As you can see, just doodling with the lasso tool and pressed Alt backspace to fill the selected area. Removing some parts, still figuring things how it will be, adding some legs for it. Looks cool. And now for the symmetry tool. The symmetry tool. We can choose the symmetry tool by ruler and symmetry ruler. We open a new canvas. We make the symmetry tool line in the middle of the canvas. And we start drawing. And you will notice that what I'm drawing in one side, the other side copy what I'm doing. Removing some parts of it and adding arms. Adding eyes, hands, and we have a very simple character right here. And now for a cool trick that I learned. It's flipping the canvas horizontal. First you need to open File, Shortcut Settings, and View, and flipping the canvas horizontal. For me, I have chosen F4. We decrease the layer opacity and we start drawing on top of it in a new layer, of course, and I will use the symmetry ruler for it. Drawing a mask for him, cooler. And I let my imagination take control. I don't put limits for my image while I'm drawing. And now to show you how I design characters and my process while engaging it. So I begin here using this tool, as you can see. Thinking about it like it's a sculpture of clay, removing parts and adding some of the clay. But our clay here is the black. And adding arms. It doesn't have to be a right anatomy while I am drawing, just figuring things how it will be. Don't forget about it. Just playing with black, having fun, like it's just a game. And if it's not right, we can remove it because it's easy. The more that you make drawing is easy, the more that you will find yourself adding and being creative in drawing. Don't hold yourself back. Trying to take a good look and thinking, adding some sharp edges. Maybe he can be a cowboy. Someone that use a cloak. Trying to make a good perspective for the legs. Making something cool for design is the most priority thing. And I use these sharp edges while I'm drawing by this tool because it makes some harmony or a music to the eye. Just trying everything that I can do. I did it for the head, but I didn't like it, so I removed it. Making some empty space in the silhouette while I am drawing. Adding the arm. Rotating the character a bit forward or backward. Adding some fingers, shoulder, but something isn't right for my eye right now. I think I would make him a shadow user. A shadow user with this cloak would be a good thinking about it. As you can see and hear, I am just free. I can do whatever I want. Everything can be changed. Of course, if you are doing something, some commission for the client, you will be a little with your options. But some clients prefer that if there are some some types of the something that you are creating. For example, someone fat, someone thin, someone taller, someone shorter. Making varieties for the client while drawing the sketches is a good thing because you are showing him that you are creative in your own way. And creativity, when you are making a lot of sketches, will help the client to choose the best. It doesn't have to be the right anatomy because we are creating something that isn't existing. I usually don't use references because references will limit my imagination. Then I don't say that for the full process I don't use reference, but in the beginning of the process I don't use. When I finally reach a good point in the silhouette, I begin using just few references. Because don't forget, we are trying here to create something new. If we really stick with the reference, you didn't do anything new. It's all about creativity. The head doesn't seem right with me. I try to put things around it. Stripes, feathers. I think that I have reached a good point in drawing the silhouette, and I will begin painting inside of the layer by putting a lock. Right here I started using grayscale, figuring how the mask or the head will be like with the character would be using a cloak, a skull for the head. Making a mouse for it, seeing how it will be. Is it good, bad? But I didn't like it. So I pushed it back to the back by adding dark values. What should you do if you are not strong or you don't have a strong imagination? Just doodle. Just begin. Begin this process. I can promise you that you will find something new that you are creating. I suffered from this. I didn't have much imagination. But by just doing this process, you will find things begin move slowly with you until you reach a new level. And a new level will make you move to another level until you reach a good point. Does that mean that you've reached your goal? No. What makes us stronger in learning? The more you fail, the more that you see others failing and pushing themselves to their limits. By pushing yourself to the limits, you will see new levels. I wanted the character to use shadow powers, right? And I still see there is something isn't right about it. One of the things that I learned that is important to make your emission come to life is value. Value studying or studying value. Studying values will make you see your art come to life by just studying values because you will add these values while you are drawing from your imagination. By studying values, you will know how to push things forward or backward, how to put things in the front and how to put things in the back. And this will give you the depth on your drawing. Making highlight for metal or wood or clothes will make your art like it's really there. I know that you will ask me why I am putting a lot of attention in drawing the face or the mask, as you can see. Well, because the portrait of the character is the most appealing thing for the eye. So I am giving the portrait a lot of attention, as you can see. The more you pay attention for the face, the more that you will make your character more realistic or more appealing to the eye. Because human mind or humans in general always look for a face to look at. It's a natural thing. Adding values for the legs and the shoulders. I didn't like the white background, so I made it grayscale. So can I add highlights to the cloak, the clothes, trying things with the head, adding glowing eyes. Don't forget, save your art. Always save your art. Every 10 minutes or less. Every time that I do something new in the drawing. So sometimes I make new layers so I can compare every time what I have done before and what I have done now. So I can compare and to see which the best of them all and keep and remove what I have done if it was wrong. So I can keep what's the best for the drawing for the end. I have seen so many clients that they want many changes in their art. Why not for change? I try this in my own art. Try to make it for the best. What is suitable for me? Adding armors to the knees. And now I am doing the armor, putting shadows on some details. But the perspective of the armor, I will change it later. Adding details. Adding highlights for the cloak. I didn't like the arm of the character, so I removed it and I will make a new one. I wanted to make an arm that gives the power of the character, like he's using powers or showing a gesture. So I tried making him using shadow powers, refining the edges, and I will add some values for it. So we can know that in this concept that he is using the powers. But from zooming out, I don't feel like I like it. It's killing the space of the canvas. So I will try to transform it a little smaller and rotate the arm. But it didn't work. Try to make some space for it. Didn't work as well. So I cut it. That's what I'm telling you about. Don't stick with something. Everything can be replaced. I felt like the character is too short or something isn't right about the anatomy. As you can see, I made a layer for this arm and another layer that have the powers that you have seen before. Just thinking about the character, give yourself a time while you are drawing to figure things out. As usual, painting the character by zooming out and flipping the canvas. keep changing stuff over and over until I see the best correction of them all. Definitely like the army as well. I kinda loved the idea that he is using powers and showing it by holding a weapon with powers that he absorbed. Adding highlights to the legs. And some design as well, some details. And we can see the silhouette of the character that we have done. And the different versions of it. And now for a new example. For this example, at first I thought that I am going to do a robot. Just thinking about it for a couple of minutes. Removing stuff, adding arms. Adding a chest. Removing this big head. Then I think that I can see it as a human or a woman, for example. And here, waist, hips. Still figuring things. Neck for the head. The head. Like she is wearing a hat. Just trying. The more that you try, you will find something new that will complete your design. Earrings. Fixing the anatomy because I thought it would have to be correct. Here, holding a shotgun. Making a short hair in front of her head. Fixing the anatomy. And here we have a strong silhouette. Let us add something new. For example, bats. Like she is a Halloween skin or a character that fights vampires or monsters. I activated the lock of this layer so I don't paint outside the silhouette. It's an important thing, by the way. As you can see in these layers, there is a lock. Trying to paint add colors for the character. Didn't like the color at first. Still figuring the portrait of the face. Don't be afraid to fail. Adding shadows. figuring things out while we are using our imagination. Making your lips a little bigger with a sarcastic smile. Trying to put the hand on the right place on the shotgun. Trying to make a little design in the silhouette. And going back to the previous step to see if done well, or did I blow things up. If you blow things up, don't worry, because you have done this in another new layer and you can get back to the previous one before you messed things up. And you can compare these two and make something good, as I said before. The trigger. Making here little taller. But I don't think that I like it. And now to make the layer opacity. I made a select for the silhouette and I made a line for it by doing you will find that there are sometimes there are lines that isn't strong enough, so you have to erase it and do it by yourself. Begin drawing on the flat colors that will make our drawing very stronger. All this is new to me, so I still figuring things out. I think I will begin adding some details. Making the hands, the trigger, the hand that is holding the gun. The hat wasn't looking so well, so I was trying so new things. Try to make it like she is a Mexican warrior fighting monsters. It was a good idea. Really, I loved it, but I removed these things from her head. Adding shadows. Making a design for the dress. Some pattern. Shotgun. It's not a perfect shotgun because I am using my imagination, trying not to see anything. And here we have the two characters that we have done in this workshop. Thank you for having me in this workshop and waiting for your questions now.
Well, thank you, David, so much for the this session. Actually, it was amazing to the point. You showed everything.
You are very welcome, and I am very happy to be with you all. This was a great experience for me.
Oh, thanks you. Well, we got. I think you got everything covered. We don't have many questions here. Uh, we got a couple ones sent on Facebook, and there's one on here on YouTube. Well,
Of course.
from Karim Alewa. Karim Alewa. When was the time that you decided to be a full-time artist?
I think from the moment that I entered college in fine arts, I wanted to be a full-time artist. So it was clear for me from since it doesn't have that it doesn't have to be like that I entered, so I became many artists that we know in today's industry. They didn't enter college, fine arts college, but I wanted to enter and see how things are in fine arts college.
Awesome. How long do you stay drawing per day?
I think for 2 hours. Some in all times, from 5 years, I think, or less. I I was drawing for 10 hours, I think, or more, because my brother told me the more that you draw, the more that you will get advanced in drawing. Thanks, by the way, Andrew.
Very good. A good Sarah here asking to how could you design that from just a black silhouette? She
Hi,
is just
sister.
wondering.
Um, as you have seen in my tutorial or video that I recorded, I just do the play, just a game, as I said before. Uh, just have fun and play. Do whatever you like. This our world. No one can control it, so we can make our world. No one tells us about anything.
Oh, we got another question asking about when are you starting your own YouTube channel? They liked your material, they liked your alleged material, and would like to see more from you. When are you starting your own YouTube channel?
um, I can't answer this right now because I didn't expect this question, but I will put it in my mind. I will consider it. Yeah, I would love to show you all how I work. At first, I didn't know how to record or to show others my art. I was very shy. I don't. I didn't think my art was stronger, but I found out that all of this is easy. So I will put it in my mind.
Okay, so I think we got all the questions covered. Many thanks to you again, David.
Thank you, blood brother.
Okay, our audience, we enjoyed our workshop here, enjoyed our instructor David, my brother. We are so proud of you. We're looking
Thank you,
forward
brother.
to our next session. Will be about designing characters and world building with creator Zil Den and Dave GM. As we were speaking about this material and talking about this stuff to creator GM Dave, is the man behind the screen, writer of Phoenix Rising, and Zildan, the creator of Immortal Blood, the famous Immortal Blood. So, many thanks again. It will be about 7 hours from now, so stay tuned. Get your alarm ready on your phones, and see you later.
See you later.